Listen, can you feel it? The rhythm beneath the noise, the thread that ties every life together. We may walk different roads, but we're all connected. A stranger walking down the street alone, carrying a burden nobody knows. I say a prayer and somehow miles away, another broken heart finds hope today. The river keeps flowing into the sea, just like your story flows into me. The choices we make, the words that we say, send little waves that never fade away. What if we're more than flesh and bone? What if nobody's truly alone? What if the love we give away comes back around another day? Every heartbeat, every prayer, every soul is connected somewhere. What you do echoes through the night. We're all pieces of the same light. Every dream and every tear, every voice is louder when we hear the truth shining bright in plain sight. We're all pieces of the same light. A mother cries in the middle of the rain, a child smiles and heals the pain. One small act can change your life, turn darkness into paradise. The stars above don't shine alone, together they create a home. And every soul beneath the sky is part of something deep and high. I feel your joy, I feel your pain, different faces but we're the same. The universe keeps whispering clear, love is the reason we're all here. Every heartbeat, every prayer, every soul is connected somewhere. What you do echoes through the night. We're all pieces of the same light. Every dream and every tear, every voice is louder when we hear the truth shining bright in plain sight. We're all pieces of the same light. No borders in the spirit, no walls within the soul. The love we share with others makes the broken whole. From the mountains to the ocean, from the desert to the shore, we're connected by a power greater than ever every heartbeat, every prayer, every soul is connected somewhere. What you do echoes through the night. We're all pieces of the same light. Every hand that lifts another, every sister, every brother, one family beneath the sky tonight. We're all pieces of the same light. Connected, connected. One light, one love, one love. What you send into the world always finds its way home. Hmm. because it's quiet. Don't need it, forgot how to hurt. Some wounds don't bleed loud. They wait in the dark for the worst. You can bury fire beneath the ground, but one small spark can burn a whole town. A weapon doesn't stop being dangerous just because nobody sees it now. I know people smiling with stones in their chest, laughing in rooms while fighting unrest. Eyes full of peace but the soul still shakes. One more betrayal and the silence breaks. You can run from rage, lock it away, pretend that the pain got buried with age, but scars remember every name. And hidden anger still burns the same. No chain can't hold what the heart still feels. Some demons sleep, but they never leave. A weapon doesn't stop being dangerous because it's hidden away. Some people don't explode at once. They slowly fade into pain, and every calm face got a war inside. Every strong soul got tears they hide. You can cover the fire with ashes and dust, but pressure turns silence dangerous. I've seen good men turn cold from stress, turn into strangers from loneliness. The world keeps saying just move on, like broken hearts can heal that fast alone. Somebody hurt you years ago, still controlling how your feelings flow. Now every touch feels like a threat. Every love feels dangerous again. So don't mistake silence for healing. Don't mistake distance for peace. Some battles don't die with time, they just learn how to sleep. And I've been trying not to become everything that wounded me, but pain has a memory. A weapon doesn't stop being dangerous because nobody can see. Some hearts are ticking quietly, like broken machinery, and every soul pushed past the edge still carries shadows mentally. You can hide the blade beneath the skin, but hidden pain still cuts deep. Quiet things can still destroy. Hidden things still make noise. And a weapon never truly forgets what it was made for. I remember that night, just another flight, just another journey home. We closed our eyes for a moment, and when we opened them, the whole world was gone. 5 years, families changed, children grew up. Some people stopped waiting. Some people stopped believing, and somehow we were expected to continue living. But how do you return when home no longer exists? Hey, hey, hey. I left nights. Now I'm standing where my house used to feel, looking at faces that don't look real. My little brother's now a grown-up man, and everybody asks me who I am. The clock kept moving while we disappeared. The world kept turning through the missing years. And we left one night, came back years later. The world moved on, but we're still the same. Everybody's older, everything changed. Tell me, how do we live again? How do we find what time has stolen? How do we heal what can't be named? We came back breathing, but we came back different. Tell me, how do we live again? Mama's got silver running through her hair. The empty chair's no longer waiting there. Friends I knew have children of their own, and somehow I still feel 21. Pictures tell a story I don't know, moments that I missed while I was gone. Every smile reminds me of the cost of all the years we never got to own. The seasons change, hey, without goodbye. Now we're strangers to our own lives. Hey, we left one night, came back years later. The world moved on, but we're still the same. Everybody's older, everything changed. Tell me, how do we live again? How do we find what time has stolen? How do we heal what can't be named? We came back breathing, but we came back different. Tell me, how do we live again? Some lost love, some lost faith, some found scars that never fade. Some found hope inside the pain, learning how to start again. And maybe we're not meant to be the people that we used to see. Baby, every broken road is leading where we're meant to go. Yeah. Oh, 5 years gone, but my heart still remembers every laugh, every face, every promise, every dream. I came back alive, but I didn't come back the same. We left one night. The world moved on, but we're still the same. Everybody's older, everything changed. Tell me, how do we live again? How do we trust tomorrow's story when yesterday still calls our name? We came back breathing, we came back stronger, learning how to live again. We came back different, we came back changed, came back changed. But maybe that's the reason we survived the rain. We left one night, came back years later, and now we're learning how to live again. How to live again. They told me life was long, that tomorrow would always come. So I spent my days chasing dreams, making promises, wasting time like I owned it. But now the clock is ticking louder, and tomorrow is looking me in the eye. Wake up every morning with a shadow by my side, a silent reminder that I cannot run and hide. The hands keep turning, the pages keep burning. Every road I take leads back to the warning. I see my reflection in the midnight rain, trying to find peace while carrying this pain. The future ain't distant anymore, it's standing right outside my door. Every second feels heavier now, every heartbeat asks me how. Do I keep running, do I stand and fight? Do I make my wrongs finally right? Is this the day the clock runs out? Is this the night we disappear? I spend my whole life running from tomorrow. Now tomorrow is standing right here. The sky keeps calling my name like a voice I was meant to hear. If this is where my story ends, tell me why I'm still here. I remember all the chances I let slip away, the words I never said, the prayers I never prayed. Now the darkness whispers through the hall, reminding me that every giant falls. The people I love sleep peacefully tonight, unaware I'm wrestling with the faded light. And I wonder if they'll understand why I couldn't hold tomorrow in my hands. Every second feels heavier now, every heartbeat asks me how. Do I surrender, do I hold on tight? Can I survive another night? Is this the day the clock runs out? Is this the night we disappear? I've spent my whole life running from tomorrow. Now tomorrow is standing right here. The sky keeps calling my name like a voice I was meant to hear. If this is where my story ends, tell me why I'm still here. Maybe death is not the ending, maybe fear is just a door. Maybe every broken road I walked was leading somewhere more. I can hear the angels singing through the thunder, through the tears. And for the first time in my life, I am stronger than my fear. Is this the day the clock runs out? Oh, is this the night we disappear? I spent my whole life running from tomorrow. Now tomorrow is standing right here. If the darkness comes to find me, I will vanish in despair, because I finally learned the secret. Every moment is a prayer. The clock keeps ticking, the rain keeps falling, but I'm not running anymore. No, I'm not running anymore. I'm not Another mother crying tonight. Another child asking where daddy went. They marched away with fire in their eyes, talking about glory beneath the skies. Young hearts dressed in iron and pride, never told them how heroes die. Some came home with scars they hide, some came home but lost inside. And some names only live in stone, cold wind whispering through broken homes. They said, fight bravely today, maybe tomorrow you'll live again. But tomorrow ain't promised, no. Now when the drums start calling men, war don't care who was right, war don't sleep at night. It steals from both sides equally, leave souls hanging from memory. War leaves widows, war leaves orphans. Victory tastes bitter when the graves stay open. Everybody cheering while somebody mourning. Oh, every crown got blood underneath, every throne got ghosts beneath. Victory got a price nobody tells you before the fight. And chaos, chaos keeps climbing higher, turning desperate men into fire. Some build kingdoms from the pain, some never return again. A hungry man becomes dangerous fast when tomorrow looks worse than the past. Broken cities raise broken kings and power grows from suffering. They say chaos is a ladder, but ladders stand on somebody's bones. One man rises from destruction, another man loses his home. And the ones who survive too long carry silence louder than songs. Smiling faces, shattered minds, trying to outrun what war leaves behind. Tell me how many mothers gotta pray, how many children gotta wait, how many soldiers lose themselves so another flag is raised. If victory means burying love, then what exactly did we win? War leaves widows, war leaves orphans. History remembers kings but forgets the broken. Every battle leaves a wound still open. Oh, those who fight today may rise tomorrow, but tomorrow still comes dressed in sorrow. And every empire built too high eventually learns how hard it falls. Chaos, chaos is a ladder, but every step is made from shattered lives. And the higher they climb, the darker the sky. Victory has a price, and somebody always pays. Somebody always pays. They build thrones from gold and fire, but every crown gets buried in the dust. makes a good king in a world so cold? A man with power or a heart that won't fold? They cheer your name when the victory's loud, then disappear when the rain falls down. I've seen men trade their souls for praise, smile in the light while dying in chains. Everybody wants to rule the sky, but nobody wants the sleepless nights. And every promise leaves a scar, every crown pulls you apart. You carry nations on your back while your own heart fades to black. Duty is the death of love, that's the price they never speak of. You save the world, lose yourself instead. Still they only praise you when you're dead. Will anybody remember your name when the fire dies and the statues change? A ruler must be feared but never hated, or the kingdom turns against him someday. Crowns turn to dust, but the pain remains. I watched heroes become monsters slowly, trying so hard to protect their glory. Power tastes sweet for a little while, then poisons every dream inside. The throne don't love you back at all, it waits in silence for your fall. One wrong move and the whispers rise, even loyal friends wear perfect lies. Tell me, what survives after the war? The love you lost or the legends they wrote? 'Cause people worship strength and fear, but forget the tears that brought you here. And every king becomes a ghost, no matter how much power he holds. Duty is the death of love, still we keep sacrificing us, trying to carry everybody's pain while drowning underneath the weight. Will anybody remember your soul, or just a crown and the stories told? A ruler must be feared but never hated, 'cause fear alone can save a throne. Crowns turn to dust, legacies fade, but the scars remain. What makes a good king if nobody remembers the man behind the crown?
I gave my heart piece by piece. Didn't know love could bring a man to his knees. The more I loved, the more I lost me. I used to think love made me stronger. Now I'm breaking down, taking longer to recognize the man in the mirror. Every sacrifice just pulled me nearer to a place where I don't feel whole. Gave you my heart, you took my soul. Now I'm standing here with open scars, fighting battles that were never ours. Tell me, when did love become a war? When did giving mean I lose it all? I held you close, I held you tight, but I was fading every night. The things I do for love, they break me. Every piece I give Then tell me what this love has done. Love is the death of duty, they say, but I chose you instead of my head. Ignore the signs, I played it blind, left my purpose far behind. Now wear your name like armor proud, but silence screams when it gets too loud. Now I see what I refuse to know. Some love ain't meant to help you grow. Tell me, why does love demand my fall? Why does giving me not lose it all? I gave you truth, I gave you fire, but you burned me with my own desire. The things I do for love, they break me. Every breath I take, it aches me. Now I'm drowning in your shadow. Love was my strength, now it chains me. Took my heart and rearranged me. Left me hollow, but I won't follow. If loving you is losing me, then maybe love ain't meant for me. The more I loved, the weaker I became. And still, I loved anyway.
That is the funniest thing I've heard all week.
I build a life with steady hands, a quiet love, a perfect plan. Sunday mornings, coffee light, two hearts safe inside the night. But shadows hide in written pages, secrets locked in silent cages. Now the truth is breaking through, and I don't know what's left of you. Every word cuts deeper now, every memory feels so loud. Tell me where the love went, where the fire began. Was I ever enough, or just part of the plan? You were dreaming of a past, while I was holding us. Now I'm staring in the mirror at the man I was. Late night driving, empty streets, you'll go sitting next to me. Every promise, every kiss, now a question I can't fix. I was fighting for forever, you were chasing stormy weather. Now the silence screams so clear, love can disappear. Every truth I never knew now is tearing me from you. Tell me where the love went, where the fire began. Was I ever enough, or just part of the plan? You were dreaming of a past, while I was holding us. Now I'm staring in the mirror at the man I was. Maybe love ain't black and white, maybe hearts can lose their light. But I'm done chasing ghosts tonight, I'm learning how to fight. I know where the love went, I can finally see. I was losing myself, trying to make you believe. Now the past is just a shadow, and the truth is clear because I'm becoming someone stronger than the man I was.
That is the funniest thing I've heard all week. Oh, sweetie, you tell it so well.
Since the day I opened my eyes, they already chose who I was. Before they knew my name, before they heard my heart, I've been hated since the day I was born. I've been hated since the day I was born. Like a curse wrapped inside human form. Every room felt colder when I walked in. Every smile hiding judgment within. They laughed before I spoke a word. Built a cage from the lies they heard. But pain became the coat I wear. A silent war nobody sees in there. They look at scars and call it weakness, never seeing what it took to survive. Every shadow made me stronger. Every wound kept me alive. I demand a trial by combat. Let the truth stand face to face. I am tired of silent hatred, tired of running from disgrace. I'm used to being underestimated, used to carrying all this blame. But I did what I thought was right, even when they cursed my name. Born misjudged, but I still rise. People only love the perfect story, never the broken soul behind the eyes. They celebrate the loudest victors, while quiet pain slowly dies. I kept giving when my hands were empty, kept standing when my spirit cracked. Funny how the ones I protected were the first to stab my back. Every failure became a teacher, every betrayal changed my skin. Now the fire they try to bury burns like heaven deep within. I demand a trial by combat, no more hiding who I am. If the world already judged me, then let me fall or let me stand. I'm used to being underestimated, like my soul was built too small. But I did what I thought was right, even if it cost me all. Born misjudged, still I ride. Tell me, how do you prove your heart is pure? To people addicted to doubt, how do you heal when the same world that broke you demands you smile through the pain? Maybe some people are not hated for evil, maybe they are hated because they refuse to become evil. I demand a trial by combat, not with swords but with my soul. Every scar became my armor. Every wound made me whole. I've been hated since the day I was born. Still I never learned to hate. And I did what I thought was right, even when it came too late. Oh, born misjudged, but not broken. Underestimated, misunderstood, still standing, still human.
Midnight roads and flashing lights, a moment lost between wrong and right. Tires scream on an empty street, now silence whispers underneath. A shadow falls across the blast, one bad choice we can't outlast. You say no one has to know that guilt is louder than the road. Your voice says leave it behind, but echoes won't rewind. We bury the truth in the dark of the night, running from the sirens and the flashing lights. Every secret burns like a scar in the soul. No escape from the things we know. We try to hide where the shadows grow, but the truth always finds its way back home. Every step feels closer to the fall. The good neighbor knows it all. Trembling hands, a perfect lie we never planned. You smile like it's all a game, while guilt keeps whispering her name. Every knock upon the door feels heavier than before. Justice walking down the street, every heartbeat skips a beat. You say the past is gone, but the night remembers wrong. We buried the truth in the dark of the night, running from the sirens and the flashing lights. Every secret burns like a scar in the soul. No escape from the things we know. We try to hide where the shadows grow, but the truth always finds its way back home. Every step feels closer to the fall. The good neighbor knows it all. Good neighbor knows it all. Whispers through the walls, every secret cause, truth beneath the floor, knocking at the door. One light turns to chains, washing in the rain. No one walks away.